And they've got live jazz.
Jazz.
Mm.
I can't. I can't because, you know, I promised Jim that I would stay late with him and work on the Saudi proposal. So there's that fact. The facts.
Is that Saudi
yeah,
facts?
That's the facts.
Okay.
That, so, sorry, because, you know, we're just going to be here all night long.
No problem. Hey, some other time.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Mm.
Okay.
Night, guys. Night, Mark.
Good night. That was a close call. Sorry that I had to, like, you know...
What, use me shamelessly?
Well, you know, I wasn't prepared for that. I'm not used to this kind of thing.
What thing, Cass?
The date offers.
You mean Mark actually had the audacity to ask you out? Oh, that insensitive cat.
Okay, fine. He is a very nice guy.
Yeah, Mark is a nice guy, and you guys seem to get along great, so what's the problem?
Well, you know, just the mere thought of having to leave here and go home and redo my makeup and fix my hair and find an outfit... You know why?
Why?
Because I'm just not ready yet. That's why.
Well, I understand that. And there's no rush, Cassie. But when you are ready, well, romance can be a pretty wonderful thing.
Would this be a voice of experience talking here?
Maybe. All right, it's definitely going well between Beth and me. It's just going very well, as a matter of fact.
I would have never guessed.
Oh, a lot better than I thought possible.
Wow. Good for you. I'm happy for you.
I just hope it keeps on going well, you know?
Why wouldn't it keep on going well?
Well, right now, Susan isn't exactly Beth's biggest fan.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's just a minor glitch. It'll work itself out. It has to. You know, all Susan needs to do is really give Beth a chance, and I know that she's going to like her as much as I do. Oh, yeah. Right. Anyway, getting back to what we were talking about, you know, I just think it's so ironic that Susan's having this problem with Beth because, well, I mean, she's the one who set Beth and me up in the first place.
Well, I'm sure at first she thought it was a great idea, but when the matchmaking started working, she had second thoughts.
Yeah, you know, I just don't get that.
Of course you don't get it. She's 13 years old. She's a walking bag of raging hormones.
Oh,
Come on,
please.
Jim. You know, like, on one hand, she wants to be so grown up and she wants every single thing that comes along with it. But on the other hand, she so desperately wants to be Daddy's little girl.
Yeah, you noticed that too, huh?
Yeah. And please, when you're 13 years old, everything is a matter of life and death. Everything.
Is that how you were at her age?
Me? No. No. I didn't have the luxury of dreaming about a boy in high school or figuring out what I was going to wear. I had a lot of other things going on, and that's a really, really long story, so we don't need to get into that. But...
Well, I'd actually like to hear it sometime, Cass. You know, I mean, if you'd like to tell me.
Sure. You know, whenever you're in the mood for a really good cry, I'd love to tell you all about it. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't that bad.
You know, you and Tammy were kind of like Susan and me. I mean, you were on your own before Hart came along. So what was her reaction when you guys first started dating?
Well, Tammy is younger than Susan, so... But she needed a good man in her life, and hell, a man that was going to stick around. So, she and Hart got along really good. Really good.
Yeah, so did Beth and Susan until about a week ago.
Yeah, well, come on, Jim. Since her mother died, she's the only woman in your life. And if she's got to share that with Beth, it's going to be tough on her.
Yeah, I know, and I want to make it as easy on her as possible. But, you know, Susan sees Beth as some sort of threat, and that's not true at all. I mean, not only does Beth adore Susan, but she completely understands that she's my #1 priority. And she does because she feels the same way about Lizzie.
You know, you just keep reassuring Susan that she's the most important thing in your life, and this is all going to go away. Really.
Yeah, soon, I hope. Oh, great. You're telling me I've got my work cut out for me.
Well, she is.
Lovely.
She's a woman.
Yeah.
These little things are precious gifts. They are. But when it comes to romance, they can complicate things. And I know that you want her to feel secure in that love. And that is very important. But You can't let her dictate how you're going to live your life. You can't. And you can't let her dictate who you're going to see. Because that's really bad. And I can tell you one thing, Jim. No one in Susan's eyes is going to be good enough for her daddy. No one.
Yeah. Yeah, but I can still dictate who she sees, right? I mean, at least for a couple of years.
Oh, you can try. And I know you don't want to hear this, but one day your little girl, she's going to leave the nest. And she's going to live her own life, and she's going to date a guy that you totally don't approve of. And where are you going to be?
Where am I going to be? I'm going to be living right next door to her with a big baseball bat so I can keep an eye on things.
You're going to be alone. Alone, my friend. You are. You're going to be alone, wishing you had the companionship of another. So nip this in the bud. Okay?
You know, I hear you, but I think you're making a big deal about all of this. I mean, Beth and I, we really don't, you know, we haven't really gotten that serious with each other. We really don't know each other that well yet.
Looks like it's going there.
Yeah, well, maybe. Well, I mean, down the road one day, yeah, but in any event, Susan is still my first priority. And her happiness is key to me, you know, and I'm not going to jeopardize that. Not for anything or for anyone. Mm-mm.